This week, South Australia's economy in good shape with $1 billion now going into the pokies every year. Entire city takes pictures of moon. And Peter Malinauskas responds to our social media campaign tackling flatulence from his home-cooked fish.
The eco-purists that fill Instagram with screeds demanding an end to gas production, they should be careful what they wish for. And for the rest of us...
We're back with Class 10 from the city that now has 6 different personalities circulating through its media industry. It's the Adelaide Mail Weekend Review. I am Trent Bartlett, and joining me is a man who almost certainly girl-bossed too close to the sun this week. It's Dan Schmidt. Dan, welcome back from the Christmas break.
What a break! What a break it was. Bit of a long one. It is October, but glad to be back in the seat. Glad to be back in the seat. And you know what I think? On your point there with Adelaide Media, I really like seeing the same people on the news that I'm listening to in the morning. It just rounds out the day, you know, bookends the day, both ends.
I reckon we can get it down to 3. Like one person on each radio station, one person on each TV network. Like get it down. Maybe 4. Maybe you need 4. Like Rue has probably got to be in there somewhere. But
Will Goodings is just puffed out by the time he gets to the next studio.
Just running back and forth. Yeah. 4 people and like 2 billionaire owners just owning all of the media in South Australia. Speaking of, I was driving recently and I had Mix 102.3 on the radio. Yeah, well, I'm a masochist. What can I say? No, but the lovely Maria Caban, who does a great job with the news on Mix Breakfast, they've given her a new intro bit that she has to play for the news, and then also. I don't know how to describe it. She starts her news bulletin and then she has to press a button and play this sound. Let me just play it. I'll give you. I think that would get a sense of what I mean.
Just call Ken. Mix 102.3.
Adelaide's latest info.
Now.
Morning, I'm Maria Gaban. Police are investigating 2 break-ins at Brighton and Darwin.
Strange? Like, that's not a normal thing to just be like talking about the news, talking about what is usually something important. Quite horrible, like car break-ins or, I don't know, ramping, probably ramping. And she's just partway through a sentence and it's
now.
Like, no. I think we can incorporate it into our.
I think we should. Do you have a button there that we can do that?
Do you want to give it a shot?
I want to give it a shot.
Now.
Yeah, way too late, but you're not bad.
Okay, well, look, it's been a long break. I've got to crack my knuckles and have a bit of a warm-up. Have you been following the news over the past 10 months, Dan?
Absolutely not. We are the news, and we make the news here at the Adelaide Mail, so why would I follow any other news source in South Australia?
There is one news source you probably should be following, in my opinion. It's the Adelaide Set. The founder of the Adelaide Set, George Alexander Mamalis, he's been in the news this week. He has been appointed the first state coordinator for Australia's arm of Turning Point, which is it's a right-wing political activist group that was started by Charlie Kirk, of course. For those who don't know who George Mamalis is, he's the guy behind the Instagram account, the Adelaide Set.
The Adelaide Set. The Setters, of course. At
one point, Glam Adelaide for 20-year-old-ish men who haven't felt the touch of a woman in years. That's probably... But it used to be, the Adelaide Set used to be
it was a normal thing. I remember this.
Yeah, it was a place where you'd go to find out what's happening in Adelaide. And
perfect.
You can laugh at that as an idea, I guess, but they did really well. They amassed over 100,000 followers. And then, it's like the bit in The Simpsons when they're skipping to the future. It might be Lisa's wedding and Homer or Marge remark that like the Fox network turned into softcore porn so gradually. The Adelaide Set turned into right-wing, like past Fox News propaganda so gradually that you barely noticed. He's been appointed in this role. He's taken to Instagram to announce it. They've started a Turning Point South Australia Instagram account, and then almost immediately it's been shut down. Let's have a watch of what George had to say about the Instagram account.
Not a great start.
Not
I have
the
to
best.
ask, did the Premier of South Australia have a hand in this? Did the Labor Party pressure anyone behind the scenes to make this happen? Because this is bigger than just a one account. These politicians and platforms claim they stand for free speech, but the moment a conservative movement starts gaining momentum, the censorship hammer drops.
Did you catch who? So you had Peter Malinauskas there.
Peter,
as
Albo.
one of the people obviously pulling the strings behind the scene. You had Albo. Did you catch who the third?
Dan Andrews.
Puppet master. Yeah, Dan Andrews.
Yep.
Because of course it was. Because if there's anyone who has his sights on disrupting South Australian politics in 2023, in 2025, it's the Victorian
maybe
Premier
in 2023,
who retired from politics in 2023. I do wonder though, like he makes a good point, George, our friend George. Is this what's happened to Adelaide Mail's Instagram account? Is this why we're stuck on 12,000 followers? Is this?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe maybe we're not leaning into the market that the Adelaide Set have cornered. Maybe that's where we need to go. Like we were good. I think we messaged the Adelaide Set. We shared their content. They shared our content for a while, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't so much Adelaide. It was more about, hey, women shouldn't get abortions. It's like, whoa, when did this happen?
When did this happen? If you stopped paying attention for a little bit and came back, it's like,
the algorithm threw me there.
Is this what's happening in Adelaide?
I don't know. And I don't know much about Turning Point because I'm not a chronically online person who's been cucked by US politics so hard. And there's so many proud Australians in this movement they were covering. So many proud Australians that just love Seppo shit, like the Make America Great Again hats, the US flag, the Charlie. What is with that? If you're a proud Australian, fuck off with that shit.
You know what I think it is? It's just that listening to him talk in that way, there's something that's a bit mesmerizing about it. He's got the drone. He's got the conspiratorial music under him. He's looking down the barrel of the camera in a really serious way. And have you tried talking like that? I've been finding since those videos have been circulating, I've just been walking around the house and talking like George Mamalis. Like, you can say anything, and if you say it in his tone, if you put a little droning conspiratorial music bed under, you kind of sound believable. It sounds like you want answers. That's the other thing too. Always end what you're saying with South Australians want answers. Yeah, so it's kind of like, you won't believe this. Last night, I plugged my phone in and it was on 34%. This morning when I woke up, it was on a lowly 18%. What has Peter Malinauskas done? Where does this cover up end? USB-C ports? Bluetooth? South Australians want answers. It's fun, right?
Really
it's good.
You rehearsed that. That was very good.
No, I'm just walking around.
You also have to add.
Yeah, sorry.
You also have to
I'm gonna have a little device that just lets me play that when I'm around the house.
Please, you always have to add the woke left is trying to cancel us. It's always that the woke left is out to get lefties. You. Yeah, I don't know. Woke left is cancelling or charging.
The woke lefties have been at my bins. This morning I awoke to find my red bin empty. Completely empty. Yet I know I put in at least 2 empty Woolies pasta salad containers last night. What has Dan Andrews done to make this happen? South Australians want answers. Answers, possibly. I'm not sure how much of a proud South Australian he is.
Look, they love the American politics so much they might be saying answers. But look, I'm a proud Australian. I love this country so much. But what infuriates me is, man, I love Australia so much. But what irritates me is, this Americanized politics coming in. But clearly, so is this a new political party? I literally have no idea what's going on. Or is it just a lobby
party? Okay. So the same as Charlie Kirk wasn't a politician. He He was just a friendly roustabout who went from town to town, questioning whether trans people should exist or not. It's just a friendly lobby group who they want to have a conversation. They just want to have a conversation.
Just want
he's obviously very anti-left. He's anti-centre as well. He's taken aim at Vincent Tarzia and the Greens. Tarzia has, I think it was Tarzia, someone from the Liberal Party said this week that politics is won in the centre, which I think is true in South Australia, and that's
and the votes very much show that.
Yeah, that's not what Turning Point believes. So. One Nation, I'm assuming, will be teaming up with those nutbags. What else has been happening in Adelaide?
I'm all for democracy, though. Go for it. Say what do what you want, but see how you go.
What else has been going on in Adelaide?
What else has been going on in Adelaide? Oh, you should let me. Hey, the owners, well, not in Adelaide. We want to go regional. We get sometimes people saying, it's the Adelaide Mail. Let's go regional. But owners of an op shop in Burra in the state's mid-north had come under fire after a post circulated on Facebook revealing that they charge all non-local browsers of their store $5 to enter, but you will get that refunded, if you buy something.
I do wonder whether they've done the thing where, like, now nothing in the store costs $5 because the move would be you look for whatever. What's going on. Yeah, whatever, and everything has just gone up like $5.50, and they don't have change for a 10, and you can't pay. You can't pay with FPOS unless it's like minimum $20 or something. Like, he knows what he's doing.
And you also can't get out of Burra. They don't let you out if you don't buy something from the op shop.
I mean, and this could be controversial, but maybe the first mistake is finding yourself in Burra. People aren't going to Burra. Like, it's not a destination holiday, is it?
Look, especially an op shop in Burra. I'm sure Burra has lots of glitz and glamour to be seen, but the op shop probably ranks somewhere in the middle.
He, the store's owner, named Russell, said they want to come in for nothing, spend half an hour to get out of the rain or get out of the heat. We're just not providing that service anymore, that free entertainment. Which I mean, I say fair play. Charge more, Russell. Like, think of the entertainment you've got. Using the toilet, that's entertaining.
Great one.
Standing around being creeped out by the dolls.
Flicking through all the Kamal records. There's always Kamal records.
There's always a lot of Kamal. There's always a lot of James Last Orchestra.
Always a bit of Mrs. Mills.
It's Mrs. Mills. He did say we get a lot of theft, and also a lot of people moving stuff around, which is a scourge on retail operators. People moving stuff around, that's, that can cost dozens of dollars just in labor alone.
Exactly. And think of the, it's probably going to make the store look so unkept. It's just a nightmare. So, I think $5 might not be enough. Might not be enough.
It does make me interested, though, in a weird way. Like, it's like when you drive past a cafe and you see a huge lineup, like, Argo on the parade or whatever, and you say, the thing you say out loud is like, what a bunch of idiots are lining up for a coffee. There's another cafe over there. The coffee's not even that good. But in your head, you're like, wonder why they're lining up. Like, it must be pretty good. It makes me...
There's something, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me kind of a bit curious about what's so good to get inside of there. Like,
we got to go to Burra.
We got to go to Burra.
This is a tourism ploy for Burra. I think they've sold us with the $5 refundable entry fee. So really, we can't lose.
I think they should take it further. If Russell were a real businessman, he'd be charging $5 for everyone who leaves a 1-star review, complaining about the $5 entry fee. He'd be charging $5 for everyone who says, like, is the $5 entry fee a joke? Surely, like, he's $5. He's got a real business here.
Hey, what else has been happening in Adelaide? Do you remember those ads from the early 2000s? And they went something like this: Metropolitan Plumbing, Metropolitan Plumbing, Metropolitan Plumbing. How was that?
Yeah, the last one really good. From memory, they went for about 30 years. each of the ads.
I think they did
well. Yeah, of course, I remember.
They've been in the news lately with their other 500 shell companies, but apparently they have now officially shut down, and we have a bit of a funny story about Metropolitan Plumbing, which is why this caught my eye.
We had a run-in.
We had a run-in. Look,
Yeah.
it wasn't anything bad. They changed their logo some years ago, and the new logo kind of looked like the Metallica logo. Like the M was shaped like the triangle, and the N was kind of shaped like the triangle. So I made a theory saying like, new graphic designer for Metropolitan Plumbing is just a full metalhead, and he was wearing a Metallica t-shirt and whatever. And it was nothing bad about
like
Metropolitan Plumbing.
Innocuous. We had a Wednesday where we're like, we've got nothing here. Like, we're not proclaiming it to be very funny. It was just an observation that
It was
the
a
M
thing.
sort of looked like another M. Sort of like this is not a Taylor Swift Jonas Brothers situation where we're saying like you infringed copyright or something like that.
Not at all. But and then the article went on, and I designed a whole bunch of like metal logos for Metropolitan Plumbing, like even those ones you can barely read. Those metal logos. I'm like, that's kind of funny. Okay, so I posted it, and it got shared by a few people, and someone tagged. I don't know if it was the owner or someone who knew the owner of Metropolitan Plumbing. Then half an hour later, we get an email saying, like, if you don't remove this, we are taking legal action. It's like, we're promoting your business, and it's doing very well. So, yeah, they got mad. And then a few years later, and this was only like last year, they were obviously needing some promotion done, and they sent us an email like, hey, can you do some promo for Metropolitan Plumbing? And I was like, no, fuck you.
They were offering
Now they're out of business.
$160,000.
Oh, no.
Terrible business people. I mean, the worst thing about getting a cease and desist from Metropolitan Plumbing is the 500 emails that follow after from all of their other shell companies saying the same thing.
That is true. But look, we posted something today because now we're allowed to. And people are commenting underneath. Like a friend of mine said, yeah, they charge my 90-year-old Nana $4,200 to install a ceiling fan that we provided.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I said, hey,
She had it coming.
If she still wants it, we'll do it for $3,900. So,
Yeah. Well,
Same
don't
businessman. I just got to
don't
learn how to hook
undersell
those
too
up.
much. No, just screw it into the ceiling. It'll be fine.
Spin it fast.
Roof game. Anything else happening in politics?
Hey, politics. Two veteran SA Labor MPs stood down today, which they were in their 60s. I'll just say that.
Right.
And the Liberal media the SA Liberal media put out one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen. It got one like, so you know it's gold.
So you liked it?
Dana Wortley retired, and they put out a tweet. She's a 67-year-old woman, and said, the SA Liberal media, sad news for the Wortley household. Number one, the Liberal Party announces your retirement before you do. Number two, the Wortley gravy train has lost a carriage. Household income halved from $450K to $225K. One, let's start at the start.
Yeah.
Number one, the Liberal Party announces your retirement before you do. Isn't that just a dick thing to do? And then brag about it? Yeah,
I mean, the problem I had with this tweet in the first place was that I wasn't following along. I don't know all of... Was she a backbencher?
I got no idea. I had to look her up. I've seen her face. I don't know anything.
I saw the first sentence, sad day for the Wortley household.
Okay.
It's like...
Is it Wortley? I'm saying Wortley. See, this is how little we know about politics.
Exactly.
I don't know.
The first thing about... and I'm not saying I know a lot about social media, but the first thing about social media is assume that the people that you're writing to or making content to don't know anything about, like, the thing that you're... saying,
know
like,
that.
I need an introduction. Who is the Wortley household? Because I assumed that it was like, I thought they were fake stand-ins for.
Oh, you mean like, this household's complaining about how their roads being digging up because of the government or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay, great start. So you think the Liberal Party has just announced someone's retirement who was just a resident, an angered resident?
Just like Mrs. Wortley from Fairview Park.
It's like, gotcha, bitch. Enjoy that superannuation now. What you got there
So
first?
what was the gravy train that lost the carriage?
Because Wortley's partner is also in politics, I think. Once again, I
Okay.
don't know. So they're saying, their household income's half from $450 to $225K. I'm pretty sure she can access her superannuation and has been on a decent wage, clearly, for quite some time. I don't know if that's how the household income thing works. And they're kind of dressing it up as these things that's like, oh, the government has lost control. Look at all the people they're losing left, right, and centre. It's like, she's a 67-year-old woman and doesn't want to do this for another 4 years. Like, what's
That
going
lady
on?
enjoy her retirement. There is an election
Please.
next year. She doesn't want to go around again.
This isn't helping you guys. It is a sad day for the Wortley household, though. You know, number one, we can't pronounce their names. Number two, you assumed they were just some Deros from Fairview Park.
Tweets out for the Wortley household. Wortley. So sorry. Do we want to finish up on this?
How bizarre! How bizarre! Advertiser.
Really got to do something about that.
That's a throwback.
Intro
I've
down.
forgotten all about this.
All right. Do you want to, for those who haven't been listening throughout all of our old episodes across the Christmas break, do you want to give people a rundown of what this segment is all about?
We noticed that the Advertiser last year was really hot on the word bizarre whenever they needed a headline. So they were describing things as bizarre that clearly weren't bizarre. It's like, oh, the bizarre reason this politician is retiring. It's like, they are 65. It's like, okay, not bizarre. The bizarre feature of this house that's selling in Medindi, and it's like some nice grass. It's like, not bizarre. You know, interesting maybe, but not bizarre. So we were going through these things and saying the Advertiser is overusing the word bizarre, and we wanted to keep going until we found something that was actually bizarre. Have we found something? Because I don't have anything to say.
I think this might maybe tip the scales.
Okay.
The headline is, and this is from Sean Fuster, who is the Advertiser's court reporter, Aaron McCarthy sentenced for theft during bizarre hostage situation ahead of court date for police pursuit charges. A 31-year-old man, Aaron McCarthy, has been sentenced after an utterly surreal chain of events that began with a Tinder reunion and ended with a grand theft auto-like police chase. McCarthy's former schoolmate Nikita Semmons rematched with a man on Tinder, invited him over, and together with McCarthy demanded a fee for his freedom. Nothing
did
funny
read this
about
article.
that, but it's unusual. The victim was forced to hand over $200 and his phone, then made to drink half a bottle of Listerine
Okay.
before being compelled to watch Semmons perform oral sex on McCarthy to show
Whoa.
when she likes someone. Later, he topped things off by leading police on a chaotic video game-style chase across Adelaide, switching vehicles multiple times, crashing into a police car and eventually being tracked by a helicopter until his arrest at Basket Range. Dan, have we found something that's bizarre?
Just because I don't want to hear the music again and read through all the articles that they've said bizarre. Congratulations, Sean Fuster! You are How Bizarre!
How bizarre! How bizarre! Advertiser.
Look, it's pretty much as bizarre as most hostage situations could get. I mean, the $200, it's very, minimal amount.
It's not.
I mean, it's not. You'd be mad if you lost it, but it's also not a big ransom.
It's not a big ransom. I mean, I'm sure if you're in a situation where you're taking people hostage, then you're not in complete control of every decision-making faculty. You probably found yourself in a spot of bother. I don't know what leads you there, but if you're going to all of that trouble, maybe a suggestion: ask for more than $200.
Maybe.
That would be my suggestion. I don't know.
You know what?
Anyway, that's a big week, big little Christmas break in Adelaide.
See you next year.
See you.
No, we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. Yes,
We're bringing it back.
If you do see anything unusual, surreal, might I say, bizarre happening around Adelaide, please send it in. We've got every social media channel. You can DM us. You can get in contact with us. Adelaide, we are at Adelaide Mail. We have an email address, hello@adelaidemail.com. You need access to that.
I did not know we had that.
We have a Facebook group. Join our Facebook group, the Adelaide
Do
Mail
we have any
Editorial
emails yet?
Committee. Nah.
Someone email us, please.
Someone email us. It'll absolutely delight us, at least for a second, until we question whether you're being sarcastic or not. Dan, will I see you again next week?
Hey, as sure as Turning Point is going to sway the next election, I will be here.
See you then.